नहीं दीन अब हम। नहीं बेसहारा नहीं दीन अब हम। हमेशा के रूपा तो करुणा में है हम। खिली है मानवता आंचल में हमारे। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। ये गुलशन हमारा बसेरा ये प्यारा। ये गुलशन हमारा बसेरा ये प्यारा। यहीं से शुरू नव जीवन हमारा। यहीं से शुरू नव जीवन हमारा। विश्व निर्मला प्रेमाश्रम ये न्यारा। विश्व निर्मला प्रेमाश्रम ये न्यारा। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। झुके शीश तेरे चरण में मन निर्मल। झुके शीश तेरे चरण में मन निर्मल। तू ही देख हमको तू ही काम प्रतिफल। चले उस डगर पर जहाँ नाम तेरा। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। है उपकार तेरा मिला ये बसेरा। है उपकार तेरा मिला ये बसेरा। हुआ है जीवन में फिर नया सवेरा। परमेश्वरी भगवती निर्मला हमें तेरी ममता का आश्रय मिला। परमेश्वरी
Shri Mataji, dear brothers and sisters. Let's start this new week of meditation at the global level with a collective namaskar, full of attention as we are the representative of all the world, of all the yogis of the world. Let millions and millions of yogis through us do namaskar to Devi as Shri Vishnu. Namaskar Kundalini.
It is such a great day today that the French got their liberation at this day. But what is this liberation for, I don't know. In no country where they had freedom and liberation, I have seen it has not worked something very much that was expected. Same in France. So the liberation through anger, when it comes, hatred is the basis of these revolutions and these so-called achieved liberations. If the liberation takes place within yourself, so that you are no more slave of any one of these horrible destructive forces and negative forces, then it's a real liberation. The second thing that has happened in France, first time in Europe, it has been recognized as Dharma. It's a very big thing, and give a hand to it. It is recognized that Sahaja Yoga is Dharma. It is. But today it was recognized. This is a very big thing. I must say credit goes to your leader and to all the Sahajogis of France who have worked so hard to get this sanction, this kind of a position. It's a very great thing. So today I was thinking that we'll have the puja of Shri Vishnu, who was the basis of Dharma. So far we have never worshipped anyone who were the basics except for Shiva. We only worshipped the incarnations because they became as incarnation. Ganesha came as incarnation, the goddess came as incarnations, Rama, Sri Krishna, Gurus, Christ, Buddha, all of them came as incarnations on this earth. And we worshipped the incarnations who came on earth specially. But today, as Sahaja establishes Dharma, we have to know about Shri Vishnu, who is the basis of Dharma. Later on, he came on this earth as Sri Ram, then as Sri Krishna, and ultimately as Kalki. It is a beautiful evolution of Sri Vishnu. So one has to understand what is the basis of Dharma. If you know, in the matter there are 8 valencies. They are negative, positive and neutral. But in human beings there are 10 valencies. And these 10 valencies are created by Shri Vishnu within us. They are protected, looked after and nourished by Shri Vishnu. And whenever he finds human beings falling down in their dharma, he takes his birth on this earth. Ultimate stage is the Virat. At that stage, this Vishnu principle divides into 2. One goes to Virat, another to Viratangana. But the third principle is what you call as the Mahavishnu, which incarnated as Lord Jesus Christ. So all these 3 principles act at this time in Sahasrara, mainly. So the Virat is the principle in which you can see that the message of inner dharma is spreading all over the world. Not only that it is said in modern times that you don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. No. No 10 commandments. These 10 commandments have to become your own nature. You are to be completely identified with this nature. So in the evolutionary process, if you see, well, it was the job of the Guru to establish these dharmas into you. And by these establishments, you were made a person who was dharmic. But if you see in the world, whatever is told, written down, explained, verbally becomes a lip service. That's why we see all the religions who preached about the same things. And they all have gone in different lines. Some are money-oriented, some are power-oriented, some are violent, and some are absolutely false. So when you see this, you are amazed how this principle of Dharma has been ruined by human beings. Why could they not accept Dharma? I have to say that there are two genes within us which are meant to protect us from committing sins against the mother and committing sins against the father. Those two genes get into mutation. And then people start doing whatever they like. There is no control over it. And this is what happened during our evolution. I would say in India, traditionally people are dharmic, very dharmic. The reason is for ancient times, we have talked of Dharma, we had saints, and then there was a kind of a tradition built in for thousands of years. At that time, we had also Egypt with us. But in Egypt and also in Greece, something went wrong with them. That will take the case of Greece, where they make all the gods look like human beings. They brought down the level of gods from Dharma to Adharma. And in Egypt, because of the kings of those countries, who were very much interested in the death, in their graves, in building pyramids, all such things, not building up inside the Dharma. This is the reason why in Egypt also the Dharma went down very much, and ultimately now Islam established. Islam came because people were adharmic. Also increased the accepted Orthodox Church because people had become adharmic. But these religions themselves were adharmic. They could not instill Dharma within themselves. So how could they instill Dharma into these people? And this happened very much in these countries. And Vishnu's avtaran, as they say, as a Narasimha, came very near Greece and very near Egypt, that is in Peshawar. In Peshawar, these things happened. So it was very close also to Egypt and to Greece. But they became very much against Vishnu, because they thought their king was killed by them and all that. So all these Rakshasas entered into the area in Afghanistan, and then they came to Egypt and to Greece, and tried to bring all the gods and goddesses to the ground. Long time back, must be at least 10,000 years back, when Prahlada brought in the incarnation of Shri Vishnu. These Rakshasas went into, they were called as Asuras. Assyrians they called, but Asuras they were. And if you go to Egypt, you'll find the Sphinx there. Just the opposite of what Narasimha was. The man is in upper part, and the lion is in the lower part. But Narasimha is just the opposite. Narasimha is the lion in the upper part, and the man in the lower part. So they created this kind of an image which was just the opposite of Vishnu. Because just to show that we have another kind of a big incarnation which is just the opposite and can fight Vishnu very well. With these Rakshasas entering into these people, they developed a very aggressive nature, fighting nature, aggressive nature. They developed their muscles in Greece very much, and the whole of history of Greece, if you read, is really maddening. One fighting another, another fighting another. They were killing each other. There's no end to it. Till Alexander came to India and he saw a culture which was Dharmic, and he was quite surprised. How these people live with symbols and all that. He said, all right, I had enough of it, he went back. But in Egypt also, they could not understand Dharma at all, because they believed in the dead, all kinds of black magic and all that. So when the Islam came, they accepted Islam. So here came Christianity and there came Islam. They say in Russia, Tsar wanted to have some religion. So out of these, he asked the Christians, first he asked the Catholics to come and make them, all of them, religious, because he wanted to have some religion. The essence is Vishnu, but these perverted Vishnu Swarupas were there. Now they went into Russia one by one. So first came the Catholics, and Catholics said, you can't have so many wives. You can only have one wife. So they said, this won't fit us. Vishnu had only one wife. Ekapatni, one wife. Even in Rama's life, same thing. Then they called for Muslims. So Muslims said that, all right, we can have many wives, but no drinking, no vodka. So they said, how are we to live without vodka? In all these religions, there's a little, part of Dharma. In the first one, only one wife. In the second one, Islam, no drinking. They said, no, we can't live with that. Then they sent for Orthodox Christians. Orthodox is the word. And the Orthodox said, you can have as many wives you like and you can drink as much as you like. They said, this fits our Dharma. And they accepted. So any kind of restrictions you put on human beings, any kind, without realization, they will do exactly what is restricted. I have seen the Muslims now, for example. Once I was coming from Riyadh, going to London, I went off to sleep. When I got up, I saw all very fashionable women with all exposed bodies and very fashionable men with bow ties and all that. I said, what has happened? So I asked the air hostess, where did we stop? She said, nowhere. I said, from where these people have come? She said, they are the same. In Riyadh, they would cover their faces. They'll cover themselves with this thing. My son-in-law told me that I can't say I'm traveling, I'm going with you, who is my mother-in-law. I'll be arrested. Even a mother-in-law, you cannot. Only she should be your mother. Thank God our surnames were the same. So nobody arrested us. Such stupid things, keeping women away, men away, then telling the women, you can't do this, you can't do that. And men doing all kinds of things. All this results into a very bad hypocrisy. Same with Christians. If you read Christ, what he has said is so tremendous that for everything he said, for example, he said, they say there should not be any adultery, but he says even you should not have adulterous eyes and it should not even come into your mind. Can you imagine what he said? Now tell me about Christian nations where women are becoming nude, naked, these men are looking at them and it's all nonsense going on everywhere. Can you believe that these are Christians and then on Sunday wear your hat and go to church? How can you call them Christians? There is no Dharma at all. Going to church is another hypocrisy. And the amount of licentiousness that has come in the Western countries is the limit that one can reach. They do it in such a way that even animals won't do. The whole lifestyle is such how to find our destruction. They want to destroy themselves. Why it doesn't happen in India so much? Because they know it is sin. They know it is sin. But then you have such things here that a priest is abusing children. How can you? You are a priest. Have some shame. Even in India there are priests like that. But not to this extent. That in the college and schools you find the higher authorities of the Catholic Church are doing. Look at this Catholic Church, what sort of a Catholic Church it is. Catholic means Sanatana, is from the ancient, coming from the ancient Sanatana. It's coming the first. Where is it? How can you call themselves Catholics? They are the most modern gutters. That's what they are. What good thing are they doing? When I read about this Catholic Church, I think these people should really disappear into Arabian Sea. Because they are killing people. All right. then they are making money. Then they are one with the mafia. They are bestowing awards on the mafia leader. Is this the Catholic Church? Is this what Christ wanted? So juxtaposition. Christ is here and this is in juxtaposition. Absolutely a different thing. Whatever was Dharma is not there at all. So where do we go? If you think that becoming a Buddhist, you are all right. Absolutely, you don't know how Buddhists are. They are the greatest beggars and the greediest people. Very money oriented. I know how many people have lost all their property because of this Dalai Lama. So now, where is the Dharma? Dharma is within. And that is why this Vishnu principle is to be awakened within yourself.
Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's start the meditation by collectively putting both hands on the floor. Attention remains above Sahasrara. We align our attention collectively in order to really integrate ourselves to our higher self and to the Virat. Let's breathe in peacefully and breathe out all the stress, all the imbalances. All attention on Mother Earth, on the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth, on the fragrance of Mother Earth, on the subtler element Earth. Shri Ganesh Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's completely surrender to the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth. Let's really feel through our hands the presence and the vibration of the Lord Ganesh and completely surrender all the imbalances in us and also our own Muladhara, align it to the vibration of the Lord Ganesh. Let's surrender all the heat in our system, in our three channels, all the impurities in our chakras. We surrender them all to Mother Earth. Shri Adi Bhumi Devi mantra, collectively from the heart. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now left hand on the lap, Shri Mahakali Bhairava. Let's focus on the left side, from left Muladhara to Bakagya. Shri Mahakali Bhairava mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's surrender all our left side to Shri Mahakali and Shri Bhairava, to the light of the divine, which purifies all the left side, from left Muladhara to Bakagya. Let's collectively desire that the light of the divine is fully established in our left side and remains in our left side all the time. That our left side becomes completely enlightened all the time, day and night. And that all the deities managing the left side are fully awakened. Now let's put the right hand on the lap, the left hand on the floor. Shri Kartikeya mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, you are truly the destroyer of all the negativities in me. Now the left hand moves from the connection to Mother Earth to the air above the shoulder. Let's focus on the right side. Let's feel the element air. Let's say Shri Maha Saraswati Hanuman, and really allow all the heat in us, all the imbalances in our right side to dissolve into air element. Om Swameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's really allow our right side to be balanced, to be cooled down. All ego, all mind, all actions and reactions, we just allow them to be dissolved into air element. Now both hands on the lap. Let's sit very comfortably. Let's watch our posture. Let's really feel the connection to Mother Earth. We surrender all the imbalances through our feet and through the connection point with Mother Earth. And our head is in the heavens. We are the connection between earth and heavens. Let our attention be completely collective. Let our heart be completely united. Let's align ourselves with the Virat to be completely integrated as one. Let's really realize that there is no separation. We are not far from each other. We are in the same room. We are completely integrated as one in the great Virat. Let's feel in our heart the unity, the love, the presence, the consciousness of the collective. Let's release all the internal pressure, all the stress, all our problems, everything that is still making us not totally surrendered. We just release, we just surrender completely. We just let it go. And we become like a balloon full of divine vibration, free, powerful, egoless, super egoless, just pure consciousness. Let's focus on the central channel and on the infinity of the central channel. Left side is ends with superego, right side ends with ego. Now that we focus on central channel, both left side and right side are completely absorbed into the central channel, which is infinite. Let's say Shri Ganesh mantra one more time. To establish more innocence and Dharma. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Sumukha Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Kadanta Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Kapila Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Kashakarnaka Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Lambodara Namo. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Vikata Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Vignanasha Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ganadipa Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Dhumraketu Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ganadyaksha Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Balachandra Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Gajanana Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's say one time Shri Adi Kundalini Mata, just to activate the energy of the central channel. And let's really collectively, completely focus and surrender to the central channel. Shri Adi Kundalini Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's really develop the sensitivity which allow us to completely feel Mother Kundalini rising in us, powerful, glorious, wonderful, marvelous, and enlightening the whole central channel, preparing the coming of the Lord Vishnu. Let's say Shri, Lakshmi, Vishnu mantra collectively with the pure desire to really awaken the power of the Lord Vishnu, the evolutionary power in us. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. All attention is above Sahasrara, above collective Sahasrara. Full attention is above Sahasrara and on the fact that we are the Virat. We are this collective being in which Mother Kundalini is completely awakened and in which the Lord Vishnu himself is established. Let's collectively meditate and truly surrender to the power of the Lord Vishnu in us.
श्री विष्णु के 24 नाम। ओम श्री केशवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री नारायणाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री माधवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री गोविंदाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विष्णवे नमो नमः। ओम श्री मधुसूदनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री त्रिविक्रमाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वामनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री श्रीधराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री ऋषिकेशाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री पद्मनाभाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री दामोदराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री संकर्षणाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वासुदेवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री प्रद्युम्नाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अनिरुद्धाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री पुरुषोत्तमाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अधोक्षजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नरसिंहाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अच्युताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जनार्दनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उपेन्द्राय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री हरये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री श्रीकृष्णाय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Where is our attention? Where is our attention? Let's truly, truly surrender to the Lord Vishnu above Sahasrara, and let's really be fully conscious of our central channel. Let's collectively put all humanity and all the planet in our Sahasrara at the lotus feet of the Lord Vishnu. Let's do it with very strong and powerful consciousness and collective awareness. The whole planet and all humanity is at the lotus feet of the Lord Vishnu. Let's pray that Dharma be established. Let's pray that balance is established, both for the planet and for humanity, so that humanity can evolve, continue to evolve spiritually in the center, at all levels in the center, in a very balanced way. Collective Namaskar and Kundalini, with a heart full of gratitude and thanks for our Mother and for the Lord Vishnu and all the deities that have assisted us today. May they always remain with us